know, people the older population, you know, people that was born in the 90s and the 80s and the 70s and so on and so forth, they can say whatever they want to say about our generation, you know, specifically the you know, my generation, 2000s and above. No, they can call us what they want. They can call us every name in the book. What they can't say about us is that that the majority of us don't take matters into our own hands into becoming whatever we want to be in this life. You know, they hate that we standing up to the traditional 9-to-5 role and working a traditional job, and they hate that we standing up against certain traditions. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with being a traditional man. There's nothing wrong with being a traditional woman, but some things you have to question. You know, like, why is it that you work so hard and you still not progressing in life? Why is it that you go to college and you go to college for all of this time, you get your degree, you graduate with honors, and you still don't get the job that you want? And it's so many other things that we have to question, y'all, that it's really crazy when you think about it. But what brought me to this video is my favorite song by Bob Marley. It's called Zimbabwe. That man said, "Every man got the right to decide his own destiny." That's low-key my favorite quote. I'm not gonna lie. I live by the quote, "I'm free as a bird." But my favorite quote is, "Every man has the right to decide his own destiny." Like, when you think about that, that's so powerful. Like, anybody could tell you what they feel like you should be. Anybody could tell you what they see in you. But if you listen to what other people have to say, if you listen to what others suggest that what you should be doing with your own life, and not actually going within and soul searching yourself and understanding how you operate, understanding who you really are, then I'm not gonna say taking advice from people is wrong and that you shouldn't. I'm not gonna say honoring people's suggestions, you know, especially the ones that you respect and the ones that you admire, such as your parents, such as people that raised you, your grandparents, and, you know, other people who had an influence on you growing up. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to take advice from them, but at the end of the day, take everything that people tell you with a grain of salt. That's a whole separate video. But man, when I tell y'all we have the right to do anything we want to do in this world, anything we want to be, y'all, we can be ball players, we can be lawyers, we can be doctors, we can be we can be firefighters, we can be NASCAR drivers, we can be boxers, we can be kickboxers, we could be shit. If you want to work at McDonald's, then that's on you. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you feel like is gonna prolong your success. Do what you feel like is gonna prolong your happiness and your identity. You know, do what makes you feel as if you can do this for a lifetime, and that you don't have to worry about burning out because you actually love what you're doing. You know, if you want to make $1 million, bro, you can do that. You can do that. All you got to do is put the faith behind it, number one, and put the action behind it, number two. Faith, plan, and action. That's all you have to do. The faith meaning the prayer, the not giving up on yourself, the fighting the negative talk that's within your mind, within your own mind, the number one enemy. The plan, who, what, when, where, why, and how you're going to get there. And the action is just simply doing it. You know, taking the steps, putting in the reps, putting in the hours, the 10,000 hours, putting in the time to actually get there. You know, putting in the not only hard work, but the smart work as well. You combine hard work and smart work, then what they gonna say? You know? what brought me to this video is because I'm actually diving off into something that I'm keeping private, because I don't need to announce what I have going on. You know, one of these videos, I announced what all of my goals for this year, and that's fine. I decided to put that out there. You know, that boy got that fresh chop. Stop playing with me, for real. Stop playing with me. Yeah, boy. Y'all see it. Nah, let me stop. But nah, I'm really looking clean though. My barber got me right. Ron Z got me right, man. But yeah, I'm taking on something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, y'all. Like, I mean, a long time, and I never was able to get off into it. But I decided to just go all in with it, and I'm doing that. I'm on that. Like, and when I tell you, my mind tried to convince me to not do it so much during the week while I was actually doing it, but I still was told my mind, like, you done? Okay, let's get back to work. You know? Also, that's another thing. Don't let people tell you what you have the right to do. Also, don't let your mind talk you out of what you know that you're capable of doing. You know, if God put it on your heart to do it, if God planted that seed within you to give you the courage to take action on it, then hey, don't let your mind be your number one enemy. And I can say that, you know, that's easier said than done, because your mind is subconsciously your number one enemy. You know, because the mind is the most powerful force behind God that's on this universe. You know, the mind is very, very powerful, you know. So you have to also be careful about what your mind is telling you. You know, you have to be careful about your quote-unquote limits. Y'all, we limitless. For real. We can do... The sky is not the limit. The sky is not the limit, y'all. I'm gonna tell you how I know the sky is not the limit, because we have outer space. We have stars, and we have the moon, and we have the sun, and we have different planets. You know, that's not even the limit. It's the cosmos, and the universe is so huge. It's unfathomable. Did I pronounce that right? It's unfathomable. Let me use a different word, because I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? It's incomprehensible how big the universe is. Let me slow down. It's incomprehensible, for real. Like, the world is so big, the universe is so big, forget the world. You know, so man, that boy, like, y'all don't understand. I just want to listen to that song right now. That boy said, every man got the right to decide his own destiny, and in this judgment there is no partiality. So home and homes with charms will fight the state of struggle, 'cause that's the only way we can overcome our little struggle. And brother, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're so right. Man, y'all gonna listen to that song, man. Like, that song is gonna do something to you, for real. Bob Marley was the man. He is still the man. But yeah, man, whatever you do in this lifetime, for real, you got it, bro. You got it, sis. If you a lady that's watching, don't let your mind convince you otherwise. All it is God in you. It's God in you. You don't see nothing else but God in you. You don't hear nothing else but God in you. Even if you do hear the bullshit, even if you do hear things that's trying to steer you off your path, remember, it's God in you. It's God in you. Every man has the right to decide his own destiny, and nothing or nobody else can change that. That's fate. That's a promise. That's written. Whatever you want to do in this lifetime, God gave you the free will to do so, and He's back. If it's something that's for the greater good, that's going to put the world in a better position, God is all for it. Why wouldn't He be? You know, why wouldn't He be? First of all, that's probably what He called you to do. That's probably your purpose 9 times out of 10. If it's something that you're really passionate about, it's something that you really love, 9 times out of 10, really 10 times out of 10, that's something that God called you to do. So listen to that. Make sure you stay on that. Make sure you I'm getting a little parched and I don't have no water, y'all, but make sure you stay on there. All right. And that's the word that I got for y'all today, man. That's the word I got for y'all today. And I'll see y'all in the next video.